Hello everybody, yes, welcome to the grid. Cars are still turning up, which is great. Hope your roast went absolutely brilliantly wherever you are in the world and you're ready for what should be a very exciting Grand Prix. We'll follow these cars in, and what a spectacular performance here for Kevin Magnussen. Maybe we'll get a chance to have a chat with him as well. See if we can find a driver or two early doors before they head off the grid. I can see Fernando Alonso heading this way now. We'll get a quick word with him, hopefully. A spectacular effort, Fernando. You must be satisfied with your grid slot.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, a little bit of combination of things. You know, the yellow flag at the end of Q3, Q1. I think that both Williams and Luis didn't make the lap. So, yeah, all in all, I think we start 7th, but we are not the 7th fastest, so it's going to be a tough race.
So the mirrors are going to be busy, but you're looking forward as well.
Yeah, we're ready to fight, let's say.
Well, you're a fighter. Okay, right, let's see who else we can find. And we'll have a little wander down, Lee, put down the wall. Quick word with Pierre Gasly, who's having a stonking weekend. Pierre, 6th on the grid, you start well, and your upgrades seem to have worked well too.
Yeah, I must say it was a nice surprise. The team did a very good job between the sprint and the qualifying. We changed quite a lot of setup-wise, and the package, the car seems to become alive. So very positive overall, and hopefully we can confirm today.
Your teammate's talking about the drinks bottle not working. Is yours okay?
Yeah, mine's okay, yeah, all good.
Good, yes, right. We'll wander back down and have a quick chat. We got Kevin Magnussen, I can see him. He likes to hang around the car, does K-Mag. There's a random socket sitting down there. I don't know what that's, it looks like it's for the front wheel on the RB there or something. And we'll see, he's talking to his engineer. There's the Haas, which is going extremely well this weekend. He's talking to Mark Slade, his engineer, and it looks like he's talking to his boss as well. Obviously won't interrupt. We've got Aya Komatsu there, of course, is the boss, so we might just see if that breaks up. Keep looking around as well while we're at it, see what else we can learn before we head towards the front of the grid. But yeah, so chief engineer, team boss, and having a chat, final catch-up. I mean, that's a solid effort to get this car into the top 10. And does that look like he's about to head off? No, it looks like he's about to put his cool suit back on. I really would like to talk to Kevin, because obviously he's moving on from this team. Kev, good to talk to you. Well, spectacular job in qualifying. The car's going well around here.
It is. Seems like it is liking this track, and you know, everyone's so close together these days that, you know, the tracks, they throw everything up in the air and swift around all the competitiveness. So it's great to be this competitive on our home race in front of sponsors and everything. So we're very happy.
Oh, brilliant. But you're leaving the team at the end of the year. Is every lap, every race just sheer pleasure at the moment?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it always is. Even before Anya was leaving, it's always, you know, every race you do in Formula One, it's a gift. So yeah, not difficult to enjoy.
And your race pace, is it going to be representative of your quali spot?
Well, yesterday we did a long run on the tires, but it was at, you know, 40 kilos of fuel or something. So there is that little question mark filling the car up with 110 kilos of fuel. So I think it should be all right. No reason why not.
Good stuff. Thank you. I think it should be all right. That covers it a treat, doesn't it? So I managed to get 10 laps, 10 and a dozen laps in one of these cars last week at Silverstone. And they are so hard to see out of. That's not a good example, and I think they're probably all going to have umbrellas on them. Let's see if we can have a look down at this Alpine down here, Lee, and just give a bit of a clue, because anything from here you just cannot see. So it's pretty much this angle. So if there's anything going on alongside you, you're dependent on this tiny little mirror here. And you can see just how, if you come to that mirror's point of view there, Lee, and look at the real estate behind you, how long the car is, how wide the car is. So you can see how they trip over each other, because as soon as you're pushing along, they start vibrating and they're not particularly good. You're underneath the halo. I actually and the headrest, and I actually felt quite claustrophobic in the car. Actually, you get used to it, and actually within half a lap, you never see the halo again, or you never notice it when you're in the cockpit. It's there for safety, of course, but you really are deep inside that. So when they do trip over each other into this really tricky first corner up there, the 40-meter climb, and actually looking at the flag at the top of the hill with its 13 stripes and 50 stars, the wind has dropped quite a lot, even from when we've been standing on the grid, and that magnificent climb up the hill but so when they sort of rotate the car hard into that 180-degree bend and they start bumping into each other, don't be that surprised, because they really can't see too much beside them, and they live on their instincts. And I've always had supreme respect for the drivers, but even more so when I got to drive the car. How are you?
Hi.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you. I'm Gabby.
Hi, Gabby. Tell us all about you, Gabby. My good friend DJ Spins has just put you, and you're a sprinter. You're a gold medalist this year at the Olympics, yeah?
Yeah, I am a sprinter. I'm a gold medalist. I have 3 Olympic gold medals from the Paris 2024 Olympics.
Oh, excellent. Really good to see you. So are you with a team in particular?
I'm not really with the team in particular, but I'm definitely a Lewis Hamilton fan.
Well, many people are around here. Did you get a chance to chat with him?
Sorry?
Did you get a chance to speak with him?
Not yet, but I hope to. Maybe later today.
Oh, yeah, after the race. I think probably now might be a little bit difficult, but after the race might be good.
A little busy right now, so I get it. You got to get in your headspace before you get competition.
Yeah. Good stuff. Lovely to see you on the grid.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Right. We've got a gentleman here. We saw him at the Olympics. Sorry, my friend. As the high jumper, pole vaulter, who I thought would be like half a metre taller, but Mondo, Martin Brundle, Sky F1. Can we have a quick word with you?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, good. Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but we love seeing you at the Olympics. I mean, man, you had such a time, didn't you?
Yeah, it was a pretty good time. I can't complain, really. Track and field athlete, that's kind of like, that's your real shot, to really make a impact, I guess. And I took advantage of it, so I can't complain.
Do you like driving fast cars? You a driver?
I do. I mean, I wouldn't say that, I've never actually been on a proper racetrack, which I feel like I need to be, but I like adrenaline and whatnot, so I think I would enjoy it quite a bit.
All right, good to see you on the grid. You cheering for anybody in particular?
Just having a good time, I think.
Yeah. Good.
Thanks, man.
Good to see you on our grid. Right, where am I going next? Let's head towards the front and take a look. How long have I got left? Looks like I've got 3 or 4 minutes left. Anybody tell me how much I've got left? Or have we lost comms? 3 minutes. Got 3 minutes left. Let's have a little poke around the glorious Ferrari, see who else is down here. And we want to have a chat to. Mondo I particularly wanted to see. There's a few other people actually on this grid I was hoping to trip over at some point. They obviously keep the engines running. It's like a intensive care sort of process where they've got an umbilical cord. We'll show you around the other side into the car. They're trying to keep certain bits hot, other bits cold, and just keeping it alive. And that's why you can see it all plumbed in down here. You can see 3 people on the laptops here running it, measuring it, just keeping everything within range. If you started that car up without it being warm enough or without all of the support system, it just blow up. If it would ever get going, it would blow itself to pieces. So there's such complex cars, and 20-30 years from now we're not going to see too many of these running around the track in a historic sense, I'm afraid. We'll wander forward and we'll wander down to the front Derek, you all right? You had a busy weekend, mate, with lots of penalties.
Great sprint race.
It was a great sprint race.
Great sprint race, so hopefully we're going to see a great main race as well.
Yeah, and hopefully you won't have too much work to do in the stewards' office.
Nothing to do. We want nothing to do. Just a great race.
All right, mate, see you. Right. Let's see who else we can just put our fishing net out and get ourselves a couple more drivers. We've got a minute and a half. Comes down, a young man I've never actually met. Hello, my name's Martin Brundle. Sky, we haven't met. A quick chat? Oh well. No, I think is the answer to that. Sweary chef. Hello, mate. You do more grids than I do.
No, that's not true. Have you got sunscreen on?
Yes, I have. It's
Got red here.
It's pretty hot out here, isn't it?
Crazy.
Good to see you, Gordon. I've got to cook up some more interviews.
Good luck. Thank you.
Yes. All good, Oscar? All good? Car feeling racy?
We'll find out in about 10 minutes.
You are in position for
Good
the
to see
national anthem.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few moments' time, the national anthem of the United States of America will be performed by the Longhorn Singers UT Choir and the presence of our dignitaries and honored guests.
Be part
Mohammed bin
of the
Salayem,
national
President
anthem.
of
We've got
FIA,
Lewis just rushing through
Stefano
now. Last
Domenicali,
minute, Pierre Gasly
President and
coming
CEO
back.
of Formula One.
We've got the last
Greg
20,
McVeigh,
25 seconds.
President
The
and CEO of
crowd
Liberty
at the
Media.
top of the hill there.
Dan
How
Patrick,
expectant are
Lieutenant Governor of
they
Texas.
when this
Cecilia
race
Abbott,
gets going?
Texas
That's a
First
great
Lady.
spot to see
Bobby
this
Epstein,
particular
Chairman
track
of
from.
Circuit of the
And
Americas.
still,
Vanessa
the
Fuentes,
drivers
District
are
2
wandering
Councilwoman.
through.
George
No,
Silverman,
they're all on there now.
President of
It's
ACUS,
the last
along
few
with all the
seconds to
Formula
go,
One drivers
and it's
taking
time
part in today's
to
Grand
get
Prix.
this show on
Now,
the road.
please rise if you are able.